Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Cosmickitty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Andrew, we got Maruta, and Bartman. Mon, it has been a minute. Good to see you again. Joan, thank you for being here. Reiki, thank you as well. Studio Elevation, what's going on? Carolina Panther has returned too. Everybody is here. Let's go ahead and declare it. It's a party. It's a party. All right. Now, Cosmickitty, I will use your requested deck this time. I will not screw it up and use the wrong deck again. I will not do it again. So I was like, because you had asked for this before, and then I was like, I forgot about it, and then I used the wrong deck. And I was like, later, I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. But yeah, Little Buddha Tarot, you will get it today. We do it. We do it correctly occasionally, and Monday is the day that we're going to be able to make it happen indeed. So yeah, party in the USA. This is what happens. This is what happens, you know? You just let the TO loose and you just let me wander around and do whatever I want to do, and it becomes a party is what it does. But yeah, anyway. All right, Little Buddha Tarot. I should have remembered it because Andrew loves a Little Buddha Tarot. So yeah, we need to get that out and make that happen. Cosmickitty wants to know something over here. We got, when will I find love? Antonio, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, it is a party indeed. All right, when will I find love? The Emperor is pretty soon. All right, let's go intuition. We're going to go 100% intuition first off, then we'll read the cards, all right? Carolina Panther, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Antonio, I got your question in the queue. Thank you. All right, we'll go intuition. Oh man, March is coming up immediately. March is very prevalent as far as finding somebody. Now, GK, I thank you for your donation. Now, okay, now look. As far as love goes, it just seems like March is a good opportunity time to meet people, right? To meet some people. I really don't think there's anybody just perfectly ideal, somebody that's just going to capture your heart and it's going to be an immediate soulmate and you're going to be talking to them for 4 hours every night or something like that. Yeah, I think that you're going to meet somebody interesting in March. Now, it's almost like after you meet this person, you meet somebody else. So you have 2 in a row. I would think March, right as April hits, you do have kind of an opportunity for somebody else as well. Nico, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, those two sort of really stand out as more of the prevalent type of things, right? Raven, I thank you for your donation. Now, I think one of those could stretch out into July, August, September. All right. It starts to crumble, starts to get a little bit shaky. September's really dry. October's your magic month after that. So there you go. Write all that down. Sarah, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you. Studio Elevation coming in with the double. Making it happen. You got the dudes link. I mean, there you go. There we go. Lining up. Yeah, you got them lining up. I mean, from your picture, I'm not sure why they're not lining up right now, but I mean, that's up to the dudes. That is up to the dudes. So anyway, let's go to the next question. We got Antonio. Question below. What does Antonio want to know? Positive developments in my life in the next 2 weeks and to come. Let's see what's going on, right? The signs, you're looking at a Leo, fire sign. That's it. All right. Leo, fire sign. Pick it up, write it down. That is my interpretation of what I found. The Leo is the one that's the most interesting. Fire signs are kind of annoying, but not in general. But I'm saying the one that you meet are kind of a little bit on the annoying side. But just roll with it and see where it goes. A lot of times you get like weird relationships, But that is it. You get friend zoned by a dude. I've never heard of that in my lifetime. I've been around a lot of people in my life. I've never heard of a dude friend zone a woman ever in my lifetime. I've talked to a lot of people in my lifetime because I do magic, and so I've met a lot of people, interact with a lot of people. Never, zero instances. So I have no idea what's going on with that. Anyway, all right, Antonio, thank you for that's actually thrown me off. I have to recover a little bit here. I'm just completely confused. Crystals and Paint, thank you for your donation. Crystals and Paint came and fixed my brain over here. Tracy, it's been a minute. What is going on? I appreciate you. All right, any positive developments in my life in the next 2 weeks to come? You have sort of the magician feel over here. The Magician's a good card. It says that things are lining up where you can take advantage of things that you want to do. You can take advantage of things that are going to be opportunities. You have open doors that weren't there before. You have things sort of going to be in your spectrum, in your zone, where you can run up and see that happen and make that happen indeed, right? So the Magician says that is coming. That's going to be very good in the next 2 weeks. Now, let's give some reality here. Next 2 weeks is not going to be the whole thing, but it begins. And I think over the next couple of months, that does develop more and more and more. I think that's sort of important, right? Knight of Wands, again, this is the time to take the action that is going to be in front of you, that is going to be set forth before you, because you don't want to miss any of these opportunities. A lot of times we really sort of neglect it. We're not sort of pushing for it or what have you, but yeah, that's the way it goes with that. Overall, the three just talks about look, scan, find the things that you need. The developments are there. Sometimes they are a little bit hard to sort of, a little bit hard to spot, but I think that's going to be very good for you overall. Anyway, Wolfie, baby doll. What is going on, Wolfie? Aren't you from a long time? Wolfie, aren't you from a long time ago? Wolfie, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you from like a year ago, kind of thing. Anyway, I got a pretty good memory. So, Wolfie, back me up here. You used to come like every other day, like a year ago, or more than a year ago. Could be 2 years ago. Anyway, it has been a very, very long time. It is great to see you. I appreciate you hanging out. Anyway, let's go to Carolina Panther. What is the afterlife like? That is an interesting question indeed. We're going to go with Dark Mansion would be good for that. That would be good indeed. Yeah, friend zone, not interested in a relationship. Okay, all right. I guess that's a friend zone kind of thing. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with men these days. I'm not one of those men. I'm not one of those men that I don't know. I don't know. I like relationships. You don't have to go and search out somebody. You don't have to do the dating thing. I don't have to do this and that. I always have somebody there that I can go do stuff with. I have somebody I can talk to, somebody that likes me, that cares about me. Relationships are rock. I don't understand why people are dodging relationships nowadays. Is that a new thing? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, but I like commitment. I like relationships because they're just nice. I don't have to sit there and spend all of my day trying to chase people down, trying to attract people or other garbage like that. I can just do the things that I enjoy, like painting. Go out there and do my work and concentrate on exceeding and excelling in my workplace. I can like make real progress with relationships where you can't if you're just constantly chasing butt around. But anyway, all right, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Hope you find a good one, T.O. Already did. I do have a new girlfriend, by the way. So there we go. YLK, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah, I do remember you. Yeah, it has been more than a year. It's been probably a year and a half. But yeah, very nice. All right. Anyway, Caroline, I'm sorry. We went way off topic. Michelle, thank you for your thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. What is the afterlife like? The Wheel of Fortune says basically you're doing the same things that you do here, except in a more advanced mode. In other words, here, right? You're looking to accomplish, you're looking to exceed, you're looking to find things, you're looking to find meaning. I think in the afterlife, you do as well. I think in the afterlife, you have a Wheel of Fortune. You're sort of finding the next possible entry into real life. You're finding the next possible thing that you can scan, that you can do, that you can pursue. And the Three of Wands is all about looking for the next opportunity, where you want to go, how you want to make things happen. And I think that's going to be very important as well. Ace of Pentacles says the afterlife is the opportunity that you do need to have. And that is something where you are able to get to the next level, get to the next zone, and you are able to take advantage of things that was going out there. So, you know what I'm saying? And the Death as well. It is time for changes in the afterlife. Changes in the afterlife as well. So, yeah, a lot of changes, right? It's going to be different, but it's going to be the same kind of as what you do. And you're sort of scanning, you're trying to figure out where you want to re-enter the real life, and you kind of figuring out what lessons you need to learn, what things you need to see, and what kind of opportunities you need to experience within that mode. But yeah, there you go. There we go. So yeah, that was what the afterlife is like. At least that's what the cards say. Who is the one for me? Is it going to be a past person, or is it going to be a brand new individual that we have not met yet? Well, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening indeed. All right. Who is the one from me? A new or past person? I'm kind of curious about this as well for you. We want to kind of see where this is going, because a lot of times, there it is. There it is. A lot of times, there it is. Four of Swords, a Five of Pentacles, and a Hanged Monster. Really think this is somebody that is new. I think it's somebody that is new. Let me tell you who the one is for you, GK. We're doing intuition tonight. Lots of intuition. So we're going to roll with it. All right. I think the one for you is going to be somebody who is new, but it is somebody who accidentally runs into your life. It accidentally sort of encounters you. It's just sort of a weird thing, almost like a serendipitous opportunity that you have that you're able to take advantage of. The Four of Swords, this takes a little bit too long than what you had hoped for. It is something that you try to sort of recover from. You're recovering from something else, and there's sort of not a tragedy, but there's challenges in your life, and this person comes in and either is just sort of all of a sudden they were just there. Four of Swords says it takes a little bit too long, though. I do think this is an air sign that is going to be the one for you, and it is going to be a new person. Five of Pentacles says, again, it does come at a time in your life where you're having challenges. It feels like nobody's there. You don't have a lot of support. You don't have the things that you need, and this person is able to come in and not really rescue anything, but they're able to come in and be a part of your life, be supportive, and be there for you, and that sort of really makes everything better. It sort of feels like you've been completed by somebody. It feels like this is somebody who you really attached to, somebody that's really excited about with that. Hanged Monster says they're just different enough from you where they bring in all of this new cool stuff. Like they know this and they know that, and they really enhance your life, right? Because you have enough in common to where you're able to sort of talk and have fun and need all the jokes back and forth, but they also bring in so many new experiences, new things that they really enhance your life with that. So there's going to be a new person, and they're going to be like that with a little bit of the air sign, making it happen is what I'm talking about. Yeah, there you go. All right, we're going to see where this goes. With Nico, a little bit of a general message, Nico. See where this is going to go with a Gregory Scott Tarot over here. Yeah, making it happen. Gregory Scott. See where this is going to take us. You know, there we go. Jalicia, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Appreciate you hanging out with us. So let's get Nico's reading. A little bit of a general message. Where we're going to get, where are we going to take this? What kind of things are we going to get going there? Yeah. They got a 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family with the Hierophant, strength, and a King of Pentacles. Couple of majors sandwiched in between. Some Pentacles. That's interesting. That is interesting. Nico, it really feels like that your finances just really start flowing in. Really start flowing in and making it happen, right? Crystal, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello. But yeah, you get 10 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Both of these cards are all about finances, all about having the things that we need, all about letting the money flow, letting things happen, letting things get in the direction that we want them to get, right? The resources, the second house just seems to be where you need them to be. So you are looking for a general message of basically money, all right? Money or opportunities are basically something that gets you into that second house and makes it pretty sturdy and steady. Hierophant says this is almost maybe a new job, new opportunity, something maybe somebody has an idea or maybe a small business thing, and you're kind of excited about it. Hierophant said this is something you take very seriously. Like at first you're like, no, that's not possible. But then all of a sudden it becomes possible. Then it becomes something that you're excited about, something that you want to embrace, something that you want to see where it goes, right? That strength card as well says that this is the thing that gives you the strength, that gives you the excitement, that gives you all the things that you have been waiting for. And that King of Pentacles allows you to have, again, the level of resources that you want, that you need to make things happen. So Nico's looking very, very good with finances, with second house, with possessions. All of these things seem to be lining up, seem to be making it happen. And I think that is very good for you indeed. All right. Writing first or tarot reading. Which should I embrace? Raven, the tarot learner. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. By the way, if you're new, hit that like and sub button. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. Why would you hit the like and sub button? Number one, I have hundreds of hours of free instruction. Hundreds of hours of free instruction, from making your own tarot decks to understanding how tarot works, understanding court cards, symbolism, the Thoth, understanding basic cards. All of this stuff is free. You don't have to pay any money. You get in, you watch the video, and I spent 13 years on this channel helping all of you. So if you like that, appreciation, right? A little appreciation for it if you like it, you know? Throw a like and sub out there. I greatly appreciate you. All right. In these particular cases, when we have a double thing where we're trying to figure out which option, we call that a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
And this is a tarot throwdown indeed. It is a brutal cage match between two different options out there. And we want to see which one is going to win, which one is going to be the best for you. On the left side of the ring, we have tarot reading. And on the right, we have a little bit of writing. All right, tarot reading. This is something that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. You're already sort of the tarot learner. So you're in that space to where you're like, yeah, I want to learn. I need to learn. I need to, but I think you realize that there's a lot of stuff that you need to pick up, a lot of stuff you need to sort of go forth and make happen. And basically a lot of work, right? And you have a little bit of a concern about that. You're like, I don't know if I'm ready to do this, or if I'm ready to sort of, push forward and make tarot readings live or on a YouTube channel or anything like that. And so I think there's a level of concern about, am I going to be good enough? Am I going to be where I need to be? And there's also the matter of the quantity of things you need to learn. All right. Now, let's look over here in the writing. I think the writing gives you this meditative state, really meditative state, right? Where you are happy, you're content, you feel like you're doing something, you feel like you're knocking it out, you feel like you're sort of getting your opinion, your imagination, your thoughts, all of your sort of your intellect, everything, and you're putting it on paper, and people are going to like it because I think you're a good writer, bottom line, right? Two things I would recommend. Number one, I would say do tarot reading, learning, continue to do that. You don't have to spend a ton of time doing that, but I would mainly focus on your writing. Why? Because you have a Knight of Wands, you're talking about that level of fire, that level of action. I think it's something you enjoy doing, but also it gives you stability and it gets you into that meditative state to where you feel like you're accomplishing something immediately. You feel like you're making a lot of things happen. And I would recommend the writing, tarot reading on the side. That would be my recommendation with that. Crafty Lady, welcome back, Renee. It's good to see you. Crafty Lady, I have a photographic memory, by the way, so... Now that I know your name, I mean, let me know if you don't want me to say your name, Crafty Lady. I'll just if you're like, oh my God, don't, okay, but let me know. Let me know. You said it in chat, so I assume it's okay. But anyway, welcome back, Renee. Good to see you. Studio Elevation wants to know 3.33. Yeah, Studio Elevation, what is going on over there? Love, please. I got lots of love, lots and lots of love for the Wonder World Tarot. I mean, this is the one.
I love you.
This is the one that everybody needs. This is the one that just makes everyone happy, right? That makes everyone happy. And that's what you kind of need to do sometimes. You get in that mode where you're like, yes, this is the one that I really like, you know? A little bit of love over here. Let's see what kind of love action we got going on. See what kind of love things are going to be in your future or possibly in your immediate future. It feels like you got some love going, not necessarily going full steam. I think you got something going on over there. Like immediately, intuitively, I'm like, you know, Studio Elevation's got something going on over there. It may not be something serious. It may not be something, you know, pushing forward or what have you, but I don't know. It just feels like that King of Wands. It feels like that you've been trying too hard with love. You know, that happens, right? That happens. A lot of times you just get in that mode where you think you need to do this and that and this and that. The reality is you just relax and see where it goes. You know, this happens a lot of times. Dancing Oracle, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on? But yeah, that Queen of Swords as well. This is something to where you're trying to micromanage and you're trying to control love sometimes as well. And I think that works occasionally, but a lot of times it doesn't. A lot of times you get into that mode where the things aren't the way that I hope they would be. The things aren't the way that I envision them to be. And I would like to sort of, you know, try something a little bit different. The Lover says if you're looking for love or if you already have love, something is just going to work out fine. It seems that things are just going to sort of go well, you know, even though we're concerned about it, even though maybe we try to micromanage occasionally what we have, our interactions, we imagine things and they don't come true. We imagine things this way and they're a little bit different. We're like, oh, yeah. I do think that the Lover says things work out at the end for the best, for the better. I do think the opportunities are out there that you need to sort of embrace and to make that happen. Overall, Ace of Coins says a new level of stability is forming within your love relationships, within your life. You do have the Lovers with the Ace of Coins. That combo is so, so powerful. It really points to where you want to be at the end of the day. It points to a level of stability, a level of sort of relationship engagement that you would like to see, because a lot of times you just don't kind of get that, right? You just don't kind of get where that's going. But I think that is working out. I think that's looking pretty good indeed. So anyway, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, who else had a donation over there? Angela, I have not said hello to you. What's going on? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, hit that like and a sub. I appreciate that. We do tarot readings every night, every single night. You know, the people that have been around like Wolfie, the people that have been around here for so long. I said from the beginning that I will be here every day for the rest of my life. And when I die at 90, 100 years old, I will write a bot that is exactly like me, that has my quirky sense of humor, that shows you magic, that does tarot readings the way that I do, that quotes things from my book. And that is actually about to happen, my friends, because Dr. Mystical and I are getting together this Saturday at noon on his channel to talk about OpenAI. It's a software that has AI built into it, and it thinks for itself. And you can program it. You can tell it what personality to have. You can tell it what cards to read. You can tell it the rules. You can tell it the formulas. You can tell it the combos. And I am going to program that because I have been doing software development for 30 years. And if anybody can program that shit, it's me. Amanda Anna Kizuwanda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, you got to go over there. You got to go over there. And you got to see where this is going to take us, you know, because this is a new level. This is a new level. Anyway, there you go. All right. Dancing Oracle sounds weird, but cool. I mean, you know, might as well be weird like me. The bot will not have the teddy bear. Whoa, what just fell? What the hell just fell? The bot will not have the teddy bear, but it will know the teddy bear tarot, otherwise known as the Luna Bear Tarot. Reiki, thank you again for the wonderful donation with buying the little dancing bear. So yeah, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make, see, Wolfie even remembers me saying that. Yeah, I knew Wolfie would remember that. I knew it. Wolfie used to be here all the time. Wolfie's my buddy. Wolfie used to be here like every day for like a long time. So yeah, anyway. Anyway, but yeah, that's fun. But yeah, they have a open site. They have a, well, basically it's an API for AI. So you can program it. So I'm going to program it with my book, my style, my jokes, and the meanings that I use for the cards and combos. So, you know, there you go. Sheila, it's fantastic to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate that. Teddy abuse. That's not Teddy abuse. That's Teddy abuse. All right, man, you know, I don't think I could program that kind of crap, but you know. Anyway, all right, why was I unfriended? Back to the seriousness. Oh man, it feels like they made some other friend. And they, I don't know. They're just weird. They're a weird person is what I'm saying, right? The Two of Cups, I made a new friend. This is somebody else that I'm interested in. This is somebody else that I wanted to engage in, interact in. I just don't want to work with Crystal anymore. You know, people are weird sometimes. People are like, I want to do this with this friend, but I don't want to do that with that friend. But you know, that's one of those. That is one of those. I think it's kind of that weird thing anyway. But you know, that's the way it is. But yeah, that 8 just says they didn't want to work on your friendship anymore. They didn't want to spend time on it, so they snuck away. They unfriended you and they friended somebody else. Which I know that sounds dumb, but I'm just telling you what it says. So some people do dumb things. I mean, I could name 100 different things that people have done and I've seen, but yeah. Anyway, Tarot Magician, another Renee. Welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight, Renee? Good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out. How am I feeling? I am fantastico. Yeah, it is looking great tonight. I'm in the best mood ever, you know. I'm always in the best mood ever, but tonight I'm in a especially good mood because there's a lot of cool things happening in my life right now, and I like it. Yeah, anyway, we're going to use Teddy Bear for one more. It was the crash after he tossed Teddy. Well, I don't know. Something fell. I don't know what fell. Something fell. I don't even know what it was. Anyway, tell him Teddy Bear, you're at the grocery store. Yeah, there you go. You need to be grocery shopping, sounds like. Antonio and Kizuwanda, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. Let's see where this is going to take us. All right. Any visual hints regarding the international country that I will be visiting? Oh, you do have. You've got like castles. You have castles that could point to Germany. I think Sweden, well, I don't know. Does Sweden have castles? I know that Germany has castles, and then you have more castles. It's somewhere with castles. I mean, definitely. So I think that would be a hint. Germany has a ton of castles. If you've never been to Germany, by the way, they have amazing castles, like absolutely stunning and beautiful. And, you know, that's what you really need to sort of embrace. But I'm going to go with a place with a lot of castles, a place with a lot of, obviously, you know, history, touring things and all this other stuff. So I think that's where we're going. Right. There's also, you also have a knight with the castles. And I don't know, that's kind of generic, like all court cards have castles, or a lot of the cards have castles because, you know, that's sort of the time. But I mean, you wanted visual hints, Wolfie, and this is where we're leaning, right? They're leaning. In Europe, there are castles all over the place. Well, there you go. So we're leaning into Europe. I mean, if you had to choose a place for Europe, intuitively, I would say Germany or around there, right? Germany or somewhere around there. Anyway, but yeah, Romania too. There you go. I don't know. A lot of places with castles. Again, intuition says Germany or an adjacent country. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Anyway, YLK is next. Wow, okay, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's use the Light Seers Tarot. All right, the castle residences in Munich are nuts. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I have not been to Munich, and I have not been to Sweden. Definitely has castles. When I was in Sweden, I lived in Sweden for like almost a year. Yeah, we lived in Sweden for a while because I was doing something with somebody in Sweden. Anyway, I lived there for a while, and we didn't really get out of Stockholm very much. It was like winter, and then it was like I didn't have a car, and then apparently there was some drama about me borrowing the car, and I don't know. I didn't get out as much as I could, but when I did get out, we'd go to the mall, or we'd go someplace else and stuff like that. But, you know, anyway. All right, let's see what's going on. We're going to say there be more communication from Samson in the next 4 weeks. We'll see where that is going to be. See where that is going to be. Give it a 9 of Swords. Oh, and you got the Lovers. So you do have communication, right? I think that's going to be something where we can go with a thumbs up. We can say we get some communication from Samson. They do make, they do make things happen. It seems like the Fool. They need to turn that corner to where it's okay to communicate with you again. It's okay to communicate with you again. And I do think they're close to that. I do think this is something where they're ready. They're kind of prepared. They kind of want to see where this is going to go, what things are going to be doing over there. So I think there's a lot of advantages, a lot of cool things that could happen here. And the Lovers, right? Talks about that connection, talks about where you need to go, what you want to do here. And I think that's going to be all right. I think it's going to be all right. So we're going to go with just a basic thumbs up here. It just looks fantastic. I really like it. You know, I think it's great. I think it is great. We're going to have to lean into that. Yeah, see where it's going to happen with that. Crafty Lady, by the way, what kind of crafts are you into? Let us know. What kind of crafts do you do? Do you do art, or do you do, I don't know, book stuff? Or anyway, let us know. Kaya, welcome. Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. You're quite welcome, Wolfie. Do not be a stranger, Wolfie. We need you. We missed you, Wolfie. I missed you. I'm just saying. I missed you. All right, let's recover from the missing. Let's go into the present, and let's use the Waterfall Tarot. Waterfall Tarot is going to be great news. It is available. It is available. Link in the description if you want to buy one. It's only, I mean, you know, it's only like $19. I don't know what inflation is. I'm not going to raise my prices. That's not going to happen. Come on. That's not going to happen at all. Well, let's be real. Amanda is next. Amanda wants a little love as well. See where the love is going to take us. What kind of things do we have Amanda happening in their life? It's shared a lot of movement indeed. I do think that you have a short-term relationship. You know, I don't know if you're in a relationship now, or I don't know if kind of this is something you're looking for, what have you. Most people that want love just want maybe like their relationship right now, or they would like to sort of have a new relationship. The Chariot says things move, things progress, which I think is nice, but because this is something that you wanted to happen. This is something you've been waiting for. This is something that you would like the opportunity to do. There are things that you want to embrace, that you want to go forth, you want to make happen. The Chariot says it starts moving, because I think you're kind of in that stall. Right, that's stalled, where the car stalled, you're stuck on the road, and you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for more adventure, waiting for some more excitement. Some more excitement, right? I just think that you haven't seen that yet, but it is coming. It is coming indeed. The Chariot with the Three of Cups, the celebration, the excitement is headed your way. The level of celebration, the level of sort of, making things happen, getting things where you need them to be, getting all the excitement in there, a little bit of celebration. Not only that, but just having that level of connection, the emotional pull of the Three of Cups is going to be very good for you, because you not only have the Chariot, but the Fool. Now, let's go into some more detail here. The Fool next to the Chariot points to not only movement, but adventuresome movement where we really don't know where it's going. Because a lot of times you get in this relationship where it's just magical and amazing and like, you know where you're going, you know where you want to go. It feels like this is really something you've been waiting for. But this is not it. The Fool says we're on a level of adventure where we don't know the ending. We don't have anything happening, and we don't know where it's going to take us. And I think that's part of the problem when you do have the Three of Swords. Because the Three of Swords does point to a heartbreak, or at least a level of concern over things that are happening within the relationship. And I think that that causes issues. Now, that's going to kill the relationship? No, Claire, this is not a Ten of Swords. It's a Three of Swords. It's a little bit of a heartbreak, a little bit of an upset, a little bit of a disappointment, but it can be pushed through, right? It could be a short-term relationship. It could be something where we need to push through it, hop into the counselor chair and see where that's going to take us. But that is going to be something you're going to have to decide upon, right? And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got, okay, Crafty Lady needs a little yarn, and you are rocking his house. That is very excellent indeed. Kizuwanda has a couple of questions in chat. Let's see where that is going to take us tonight. Will the arbitrator's decision regarding the appeal, the judgment, basically the landlord and his countersuit. Well, okay, what will be the arbitrator's decision? While we have this out, let's go ahead and use my deck once more and see where that takes us. I do think that the arbitrator's decision is in your favor. It is in your favor. Not as much in your favor as you would like. I mean, clearly the Five of Pentacles says you're not getting the level of money. You're not getting the level of good stuff that you were waiting for with that. But the Five of Pentacles says, whatever. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family, emotional satisfaction, emotional good things coming in your life. I think that's going to be fantastic for you. Witchy Angel, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? But overall, the Six of Pentacles, you're being handed money. And I think that Six of Pentacles is where you really want to be at, right? Because you do want to be at that level to where you're like, yeah, I mean, I need, to win. I need to be handed money. I need to have an opportunity here and see where it goes. And I think that's going to be something that you embrace, something that you enjoy, something that you're able to do. So yeah, not as much money as you would like, clearly, but I do think that you win, basically. There we go. More of a crochet, knitting, lace making, cross stitching, more I'm forgetting. I tried crocheting and it wasn't for me. I don't know. It's just repetitive. I just didn't like it. I mean, if I'm going to create something, it's going to be a painting, or I'm going to do some cookies or something like that. Cause I got like the spray, the spray paint, for the cookies. And so you have a templates. And so you get your Cricut, and you make a template, like a clear template, and then you put it on the cookie, and then you spray a certain section, you change color, and you spray another section, and you make really cool looking cookies. Anyway, I was into that because that was kind of cool. That was kind of artsy, but there we go. Anyway, we got another thing with that, and let's see what's going on. We're going to see. I've asked about this for my appeal. I'm not sure it includes my appeal with a countersuit. So yeah. All right. So would pursuing the library wait, I need to click a button over here. Yes. There we go. Would pursuing the library services full-time position be the best decision for me in regards to employment right now? Let's see if the library is going to be all right for you, right? Farida, welcome. Good to see you. I appreciate this. How's it going? But yeah, we're going to see where this takes us. Pursuing this looks, oh man, I would say part-time. There's something about full-time that ain't working. There's something that ain't working. There's something that ain't, happening with this as far as full-time. It's almost like that full-time is the problem. You know what I mean? Full-time is the problem. Eight of Cups says abandon the full-time. Go part-time and see where it takes you. There's something there maybe that you don't like, maybe that isn't working for you, right? Leslie, you're working for me, though. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Well, you have that Ace of Pentacles. Do start it, absolutely, but don't go full-time. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get in there. Let's see what kind of day-to-day activities we have. Let's see where this is going to take us. Let's see what kind of adventures we can be in. And then we decide. Yeah, see, another detailed reading, another detailed. I'm getting super detailed lately. I don't know what it is. I'm just on a roll. I feel like that my readings are going in the detailed section. I feel like they're rocking the house, but you know, you never know. You never know until March or April or June or July or whatever I said happens. So we'll see. Hopefully everybody comes back and gives me feedback, right? Journey, I thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Should I apply to this job I want, and will I get the desired position if I get it in there? Let's see where that's going to take us. Getting a job that you want, you know, I think getting a job is not a problem. Getting the job that's going to be just a perfect job, a great job, and, you know, all of this other stuff. So, yeah, there you go. Farida, is this a donation reading? It is. Farida, if you look up here, you'll see that Anne donated $4.99. And then this is Anne's question right there. So you can always keep track. And Farida as well. When the stream ends, click refresh after like 5 minutes, okay? And then you will see individual chapters for each individual reading. So you can zoom right to your reading and don't have to scroll through 2 hours of readings just hoping to find yours, right? Because I do think that's annoying sometimes. So you don't have to worry about that. You just click, you go right to yours. There's no issues whatsoever. All right. Let's see where this is going to take us indeed. Should I apply to this job I want? Will I get the desired position in there? Ace of Wands says you absolutely should apply to that. You do have that Ace of Wands where you're like, yeah, I need a little fiery aspect, something I want to start, something I want to see where it goes, something I want to push forward and see what kind of action that I can get here. So Ace of Wands does say, yes, I would apply. I would get it done. I would make it happen here. King of Cups, is this going to be the desired position if you apply? I do think that you do have that. You have a King of Cups next to a Five of Cups. Like, I get what I need, but it's not exactly how I thought it was going to be, right? But I do know an individual who ended up applying for a new job because the stress was going to be less. They were working 12 hours a day. They were about to die. They were literally like on their deathbed all weekend, right? But, so they applied to a new job. It was supposed to be less hours, less stressful, but they completely lied. And it seems like sort of what you're being presented is not what you are getting. Not everything, but you are sort of getting, you know, a couple of things, a little bit of a disappointment with this. Overall, Temperance, you're going to be able to sort of balance those things out, you know? So, not really a big deal, but just don't think that it's going to be like, you know, the perfect opportunity where everything, where the, you know, the clouds part, the sun shines, the angels sing. But yeah, I would go ahead and apply. How does a Scorpio, a sun-capped moon, feel about me after spending time together this weekend? Leslie, hopefully they loved spending time with you. Hopefully they really enjoy spending time over there. That's Scorpio. You never know, though. Never know. Let's go ahead and hit it with the Modern Love Tarot and all this other stuff, right? All this other stuff. Farida, we do donations. And when we run out of donations, we look around and I see if there's any interesting questions in chat. So, I mean, if you want to put your question out there, we only have 2 more donations. I don't know if we may get 35 more donations. Sometimes that actually does happen, Farida, believe it or not. So, yeah, Farida, we had 65 donations one time on the channel. So, yeah. I don't know. Put it down in there. Throw it down in there if it's interesting. And I got no more donations. I may throw it up on the channel here. Let's see. All right, we spent some time together. We're ready to roll. How do they feel? 8 of Cups says they're disappointed in something. Not everything, but they're disappointed in some level, right? Yeah, a lot of times you'll meet somebody and they seem to be perfect, but then you maybe have you're not really feeling all of it. Maybe this is not somebody that you wanted to spend a lot of time with, or I don't know. 8 of Cups says there's a level of disappointment coming out of it, right? 3 of Cups says I had a great time. This is something where it was magical. We had all sorts of cool things. It was excellent. I really enjoyed it. 3 of Cups, I really enjoyed the weekend. Wish we could have another one, but there are a couple of factors that they didn't really get into. The Magician says that it seems like that your interest in them is greater than their interest in you. I don't know why that is, but the magician, right? Sort of putting on a performance. And there's a level as well, this Scorpio putting on a level of performance too for you. In other words, everything that you see is not exactly what you're going to get long term. I'm not saying anything bad is lurking on the sidelines or anything. I'm just saying, sometimes people put their best foot forward when we're sort of spending some time together. But yeah, overall, you do have a level of what you see is not what you're always going to get, right? Midnight Meditations. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. What's going on? We got Journey with a double shot over there. Yeah, there you go. Farida, what is your question? Like, what's going on? Anyway, how does M currently feel about me? Let's see what M's going. Let's see what M's doing. I like this deck for how do people feel about me. Is it a good job reading deck? No. Is it a good, buying a new house deck? No. For somebody feeling about me, I think it's great. I think it's pretty good. By the way, this is the tarot of the Lantern Path. And this is one of the exciting, one of the thrilling, one of the exhilarating things that I like to, well, that sounds bad. I'm not going to say that. All right. What does M currently feel about me? Queen of Cups, Temperance as a last card again? Let's see what's going on. You do have a Wheel of Fortune, right? They like being around you. They like that feeling of sort of having you in there, having you sort of around, And the M sort of likes that, right? A Queen of Cups. You have an emotional resonance as somebody that enjoys the emotional aspect of this connection. This is somebody that enjoys the feels. How do they make me feel? And you'll see that a lot in sort of dating and stuff like that, right? How does this person make me feel? And that's not, conceited. That's not a little of a egotistical thing. That's more of this person really brings something into my life that I wouldn't have if they weren't there. So they bring the good feel. They bring things in that I really enjoy. So you enjoy that time together. You enjoy talking until 1 a.m., right? Because that person brings in that kind of thing. And I think that's where the Queen of Cups comes in. I think that's something that you do have in common, that you do bring in. Temperance card says you blend well. And I think that overall, they have a pretty good feeling indeed. So looking pretty good. We'll say that. We're going to a little bit of the love balloons over there. Now, that said, Journey, there's something wrong, isn't there? There's something wrong between you and M. I immediately had that in my intuition. So let me know. Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback on that. We need to see how that is going, right? There you go. Antonio, did I miss you? Antonio, oh my God, I'm sorry. Let me get you right next. I'm sorry about that, Antonio. That's my bad. That is my bad. Let me know about more opportunity coming. Okay, yeah. So, Antonio, I apologize. We got you next. Anyway, how does M currently feel about me, which we already did? And we got another one over here, which is, how does J feel about me? J is a little bit on the confused side. 2 of Cups. It was great. I loved it. It was great. I felt like everything just connected. Everything was just fantastic. Everything just had that connection that I needed. You know what I'm saying? But then that 4 of Cups, it's like, we got bored. It's something I just got bored. I didn't want to pursue. I didn't want to be a part of it anymore. It felt like this is not something I really wanted to engage in anymore. You know what I'm saying? You got the Lovers over here. I think they will come back. I think they will rope around here. And you do have the 2 and the Lovers sandwiching this thing. But, that is it indeed. You probably thought I made a rude comment. Well, in fact, it was a question. I didn't think you made a rude comment. So Antonio, my program that tells me about donations relies on unique text, and I think that you had the same text twice, and that's why I missed it, so that's my bad. I should have looked. Anyway, beloved Virgo, welcome back. Good to see another Virgo in chat. All right, please let me know more about the opportunity that is about to come my way. All right, let's see what kind of opportunities we have. Where are we going? What are we going to do with those? We're going to use the Baroque Tarot over here. That is what we need to have, right? A little bit of a Baroque Tarot. All right, Kizuwanda, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right. And see, please let me know about the new opportunity that is going to come my way. See where it's going to go. Man, Ace of Pentacles is monetary. It's almost like a job, basically. It feels like a job. It feels like a job or something that's going to make you money, something that's going to sort of get you where you want to go with money, what have you. Ace of Pentacles, right? You know, basically an opening, a stability thing, something where the foundation is being filtered out. The foundation is being pushed out and it's dry. It's ready to build the house on. You're ready to go. Ace of Pentacles has that thing, right? You're very, very well to go. You're very, very well to go. Magician says you have a complete control over it, too. In other words, you've got the skills to embrace this, to make this happen. So the door's open. You have the skills to walk through. You have the skills that are going to be able to pay the bills, as with all magician's cards. Now, the Page of Cups says you're not too enthusiastic about it. Maybe it's something that doesn't look as appealing as you thought once you get in there, once you sort of, you know, do all of that. But overall, it just looks okay. It looks okay. And I like it. I like it. There's a little bit more about that. Now, we got Antonio. All right, we got Antonio. We got that. We got Kizuwanda is next. Will the appeal determine I owe the landlord any money? The last reading says no. I mean, as far as the reading goes, the last reading kind of says no. Here's what I think. The last reading had the Six of Pentacles in it, like somebody's giving money out. And because the appeal is won, they're able to give you money. Now, after that, it was the Five of Coins. Like, maybe I don't have the money to give you right now. Maybe I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying? So you may have to end up chasing this person for the money that's owed. So, I mean, that's it. That is it indeed. Okay, so will it determine if I want to make? So from the previous reading, no. But we're gonna throw some things down, see where it takes us, right? Nylie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Oh, that's weird. You have the Ten of Cups in the last read. No. I don't think you owe him anything. I don't think you know anything at all. The Nine of Cups, right? I get everything. I get the good news. I have all the emotional satisfaction. I win. I think that's going to be the fantastic thing, right? That's going to be great. And you got the Two of Cups. We're sort of interlocking fingers together or whatever's happening here. And this is something that's going to be cool. And you need to, you know, you sort of have that mode where this is a connection that I need. And this is where I want to go with it. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. You're just content, happy with the outcome. So, but you know, Kizuwanda, as with all legal things, entertainment purposes only. I'm a random dude on YouTube, but you know, I'm a random dude on YouTube. So never take, there's no legal advice. All it is cards on the counter. Cards on the counter, indeed. Haley missed. What's going on? Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Everybody, I appreciate you joining me on this fine Monday night. I had a fantastic day at work. I got all this crap done that I needed. It was just right. It was great. It was fantastic. Really enjoyed work today. So a lot of good stuff happened with that. Mina's bookshelf. What is going on? Good to see you. All right. We got Nylie is next. Nylie wants to know something. Will I start a new job coming up this month? Will I start a new job coming up this month, right? Where are we going to take that? Where is that going to be? Star Spinner Tarot's 4 alternate lovers cards. Yeah, that's a wild deck. That was a wild deck. I think I used that like twice. I was just like, eh. Anyway, will I start a new job? No, and no. I would say no. You do not start a new job. Backbone, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I mean, we're kind of in. A third of the month is already over. It feels like a heartbreak, like, I couldn't get it done this month. Yeah, I tried. I put in the best offer that I could, right? I tried. I didn't get it. You got the 10 of Swords, that hurts. You got the 3 of Swords, that hurts more. Both of them, it hurts really bad. The Queen of Pentacles, you know, just relax. Just relax and see where it's going. See where this is going to take you. You know, I just don't think this month. We're going to go with a thumbs down, which I hate doing, but I gotta be true. I gotta be true to the tarot. I can't fudge stuff, you know. Backbone and Rosemary. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. We got Backbone. A little bit of a general. Where's it going to take us? What kind of things are going to be out there? Where are we going to go with that? Man, the Sufi Tarot is sitting over here. I haven't even touched it. I have neglected it. I have neglected it like a lost love opportunity. I've just, you know, I need to just embrace this thing. Put it on the table. It reads so well, and I love the deck. It is just fantastic, right? All right, where we're going to go with this general, they're going to take us. Two of Cups, the dervish, a little bit of a falak over there. You know, it feels like that you're sort of getting into the new groove. In other words, you got a new reality, a new thing going on where your day-to-day activities are about to change, about to be altered a little bit, you know, a little bit on the change side. A Two of Cups, like I met somebody or met something or sort of run into something that gets me excited, that gets me to where I want to go, that gets me sort of the place that I would like to be overall. A Two of Cups, this is something I've been waiting for, and finally it's here. And you need that sometimes. You need that level of excitement, the level of, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. You do have sort of the celebration here as well, a little bit of an introspective, right? Where am I going to go with this? What am I going to do here? And I do think the level of celebration, the level of normalcy comes from the new thing that you are embracing. So there we go. A little bit of an altered state to where you get into a new normal. And that's kind of fun, right? Because you need that kind of stuff. You need it. Rosemary, thank you again. I appreciate you. Should you freaking quit your job? That's a rough one. That is a rough one. You better have money. You better have money out there because, you know, Rosemary, when you quit the job, the bills keep on coming. I hate when that happens, though. You quit the job and you're like, I shouldn't have any more bills. I really don't have a job anymore. But reality is, you kind of got to, I don't know. We go with a tarot avatar and see where that takes us. You know, should I resign? What's going to be the outcome? The Hermit says that you're going to get a little bit bored, basically, right? The universe says, hey, all the stuff I've been waiting to do, all the stuff I've been wanting to do, it's out there. It's ready for me. It's rocking. It's going. Let's have it done. Let's get it done. Yahoo, let's do it. You know, there you go. Anyway, Backbone, I thank you for your donation. But yeah, the universe says there's so much more opportunity because the job does take 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours. You're commuting for an hour going there. You work 8 hours. Well, now you got to wrap up a project. You work 9 hours. You got an hour commute back. You wasted your whole freaking day, right? Like when the daylight comes, you go in, it's dark when you go to work. It's dark when you come home. So now all of a sudden the universe, everything's open to me. I can do anything I damn thing I want to. Hermit says I'm kind of bored though. Like, what am I going to do? I need to take up something. So I hope you have something there, as well as the King of Cups. You do need a level of financial stability, a level of happiness, because a lot of times our job is our meaning of life. We extract a lot of meaning from that. But you know what I'm saying? Because you meet somebody and they're like, what do? You're like, I'm a fireman, or, you know, whatever, right? So your job brings meaning, brings a title to you, it brings that level of, you know, sort of, this is who I am. And when you take that away, all of a sudden it's like, well, you know, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, should you resign? You need a little bit of a money thing going on. Manager's thoughts and feelings for our first meeting. I felt he was hiding something. Kind of surprised with what I told him. Nine of Cups, the Princess of Wands, and the Emperor. They felt like what you told them, you shouldn't have told them. I think that's sort of the feel here, right? What you told him, you should not have told him. I think that's it. The Emperor, I got to be a manager here, and I got to deal with what I got to deal with, you know, and sometimes it's unusual, sometimes it's weird, you know, but I just got to do what I got to do. Well, yeah, the Emperor says that they got to deal with it no matter what. So I think they were a little bit surprised. Princess of Wands, they didn't think you'd tell them that, right? They didn't think you would tell them that. And I think that they had a reply that they wanted to tell you, but because they are the manager, because they have rules, regulations, and all sorts of laws and what have you, they could not tell you, right? So there is something they were hiding. They couldn't tell you. If it was just some dude at a bar or something, they would have told you, but no, they have rules they have to obey with that. Nine of Cups says that overall, when you find out what it is, and I don't know what it is, but when you find out what it is, you're going to be like a little disappointed. But, you know, there it is. The deck is trippy. Yeah, I think that's the point. Yeah, the deck is trippy indeed. I kind of like it, though. It's got that level of unpredictability, and the symbolism on it is so unusual, you know what I mean? So wow. Beloved Virgo, my fellow Virgo, fist bump through the computer. Come on, fist bump. My beloved Virgo, fist bump through the computer. Do it. There we go. My fellow Virgo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Back a bone. Why was James being an asshole? Some people do that. Some people are a little mean. Some people are a little rude. The Empress. We have the Emperor. Now we have the Empress. I don't know. Six of Wands. They're being a butt because they don't want to deal with the situation. There's a situation surrounding here. They don't want to do it. They don't want to be a part of it. And they're like, yeah, Six of Wands, I want to be successful here. And it seems like you're not on my side. King of Pentacles, they have an ego about them. And the ego kicked in. And the ego is determined what they're doing right now. And I think that's a problem. That is an issue. That is an issue. The Empress says overall they need to be comfortable with their decisions and what they're doing and how they do it. But they have an ego. They reacted from the ego. They're talking from ego. They're making decisions from the ego. Six of Wands, they want to win. And it feels like they didn't win or they weren't having the opportunity to win. So they had to change the rules a little bit, you know? There we go. All right. Oh God. Oh God. Beloved Virgo. Beloved Virgo. My brother. I don't know what you're doing over there. All right. Beloved Virgo, do you realize that Pisces is the ultimate completionary combo in a relationship to a Virgo? Look at Linda Goodman's sun signs and a lot of these others. So cutting out the Pisces may be an issue. Anyway, Aries and Gemini, we'll do all three of them. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. You know, sometimes you just hashtag not all Pisces. But I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I gotta support you. I gotta be there for you. I gotta let you know. So just in case you didn't know. Anyway, so we're gonna do 3 cards. And we're gonna go, the first card is gonna be the most important one because this is supposedly your ideal mate. That is the Pisces. Right? And then over here we have Aries. And over here we have the Gemini. So you're gonna have a tough decision here. The Pisces, the most important card, should you ditch them? Should you dump them? The Hermit actually says yes, you know? Hashtag not all Pisces. You need to find the right one. When you find the right Pisces, just from experience, you are going to be madly in love. Right? Just bottom line, you're going to be madly in love. All right. But yeah, you got the wrong one. The Hermit. You got the Pisces you didn't really want to have. Now, cutting out the Aries looks like a bad decision. I think the Aries will be a little bit of an action there. Now, the Gemini, should we cut them out? 8 of Wands says, get the hell out of the Gemini. The Gemini is not going to do you any good at all. So, you know, that is it. There's your answer. Aries, yes. Pisces, no. My Virgo bestie got really close with my Pisces sister. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, you meet that. Okay, you meet the right Pisces, and you will have a good time. Yeah. The perfect match for you, and it actually works, is something amazing. It's like one of these things to where they're finishing your sentences, that you have the same ideas, you're saying the same words at the same time, right? You're both excited about the same things. You can't stop talking about them. When you're with them, it feels like you were there with them for 10 minutes, but you're there for like 5 hours. It feels like that they inspire you to paint, to be a better person. They push you through your limits. They get you to sort of move, to take action, to be adventurous, to be exciting, and all this other stuff. You find the right one, and you will find a person that has all the qualities of everything you've always wanted in another person. And that is, you know, what you kind of need in life. Anyway, career reading for January. Where is that going to go? Where is that going to take us? We'll see what's going on with that. Stop Gemini shaming. You know, hashtag not all Geminis. All right. Well, career reading for January. King of Pentacles feels like you don't have a lot to worry about. Page of Pentacles into the King of Pentacles. That's interesting. The more work you do in January, the better result you get for the rest of the year. It feels like a lot of stuff that you're venturing into, you're learning, you're expanding, you're moving forward, you're making it happen, right? The Page of Pentacles. A lot of stuff I don't know. A lot of stuff I need to do. A lot of stuff I want to sort of see where it goes, right? So training, learning, adventuring, making things happen, that is going to be it. That is going to be it indeed. That Page of Pentacles, let's learn, let's expand, let's get things moving, because the King of Pentacles says whatever we're learning, whatever we're beginning, right, is something that we do throughout the year, something that expands our horizon, expands our career, and gets us more money throughout the year. Because doing the work now feels like it really benefits you later, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. Do the work, get the training, watch the videos, get the search, whatever you need to do, get it started. And I'm not saying, Rosemary, let's be clear. I'm not saying that you need to do all of this in January, but the stuff that you start, the stuff that you begin to get excited about and move forward with are going to be some of the main components of making your career so much better through the rest of the year. So that is it. That is it. You love Pisces in general. Beloved Virgo, I'm glad. You know, I'm just saying, you know, hashtag not all Pisces. You get that right, Pisces. And that is really going to make your life a lot better. A lot better. But yeah, let's see where we're going with this. Last reading of the night, by the way. We do eventually have to get out of here, eat a banana, and take a shower. Not necessarily in that order, not necessarily at the same time. Why did James lose interest in me? Well, let's see. Maybe they found somebody else. That's like the immediate thing, right? The immediate thing, they may have found somebody else. I don't know. Beloved Virgo, are you male or female? Let me know. Are you like a male looking for a female? Are you a female looking for a female? Male looking for a male? Let me know. Anyway, I'm just kind of curious. I don't know what you just said. I thought you were. Oh, anyway, all right. Why did James lose interest in me? It feels like the King of Cups. They just felt emotionally distant. It feels like the emotions faded. The emotions went away. The emotions kind of floated. The King of Cups is isolated in the water. They're floating distant. You know, they're in there. They're just not emotionally connected anymore. So just the emotional disconnection occurred. And you have the Four of Wands too. We try to find some happy home, happy family. We just didn't make it happen. We didn't sort of make everything move the way they needed to. And I think they're sort of interested in somebody else as well. So you have this combination of things that really didn't work in your favor, right? Didn't work in your favor. So that's it. And speaking of it, that is it for me. I will be back tomorrow. Big giveaway tomorrow. Please be here. You want the deck that I'm going to show you tomorrow, guaranteed. So there it goes. There it goes. All right, we are out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words.